Hi, welcome. Simon here and hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to set up remote service using Microsoft RDP on a multiple workstation. So this is probably going to apply to you if you are in a company that have multiple workstation and you do not want to pay the third-party program like AnyDesk or TeamViewer or GoToAssist, any third-party remote software for each of your employees to work from home so that they can remote into the computer and gain access to the server. You want to save some money, then one of the way to remote into a workstation would be using a Microsoft remote desktop. And by default, each of the computer is default to use it on port number 3389. I'm going to show it to you how to overwrite the port and open up the firewall so that the computer have the inbound traffic coming in with the port that we're going to edit and for each of the workstation. All right, so here I have two workstation. Some of the things that you need to have in order for this to get in order to set up this whole remote thing to work. Okay, so first of all, you need to have what we call the Microsoft what we call is the Windows Professional license. How do you check? You can click on the yellow folder. Okay, so let's click on the one here at the bottom and click on this PC. Click on this PC. I'm gonna right click anywhere here on the white area, so you can right click anywhere and select properties. Same goes for this one. I'm going to right click and go to properties, and you can see that it says window edition is Windows 10 Professional, Windows 10 Pro. If yours listed as Windows 10 Home, then you cannot perform this remote access. Okay, so this is only applied to Windows Professional license. You can definitely upgrade. You can go to the Microsoft Store, pay $99 and upgrade the workstation to a professional license. All right, let's just say that you're with the right situation, you have multiple computers that runs on Windows Professional and you are ready for the remote setup. Great, so let's move forward with the next step. The next step is you need to have a password. Okay, so go to Control Panel, go to User Account and click on User Account. Okay, and then click on Manage Another Account, and here you're going to see that the name of the account. On this computer, I name it as PC2. You might have multiple accounts, so let's just say that you have your mom using one account, you have your dad, you have your son, you have your daughter. So those multiple accounts would be listed right here, and each of the account would need to have a password. Without the password, you can't get in. Okay, so let me click on that. Okay, and I'm going to say change password. So for this one, the current password is ABCDE. I'm going to put a new password would be ABCDEF. Okay, ABCDEF, and the password hint ABCDE, and F would be underscore so that I know is ABCDEF. Change password. That is what I set up the password for this computer here. If you already have a password on your workstation, you do not have to do this process. I'm just showing for somebody who doesn't have a password. You might want to click on that says set up a new password. You definitely need to have a password. Why do you need to have a password? Mine is 12345 12345 I'm just going to add one number in the end. Okay, password here. Why do you need a password for this purpose? Well, you need a password because when you remote in the computer, right, it's going to ask for an identification. Hey, do you have a password? If you don't have a password set up on the computer, then pretty much anybody can remote in. Well, technically you need a password to remote in. So without a password, you cannot remote in. So make sure you have a password. All right, so what are the two things that we have that we must have? Windows 10 Professional, and then we're going to set up a password. You need to have a password for the computer, for the account, right? The third one is we're going to set up a static IP address. Why do we need a static IP address? So that the computer and the router, so we're going to go to the network site in just a minute. When you go to the router, where the router is to have the traffic coming in and out of the port. Okay, so you need to have a static IP address for the router to identify what is coming in and what is going out. All right, so just kind of give you a quick idea here. So we're going to go back to properties. Let me go back to properties. Okay, you can see that my computer name here is 74AU6N. I know it's hard for you to see, but I am going to, trust me, I'm trying to zoom it. Hopefully you guys can see it. Okay, so I'm gonna say that the name of this PC, the username is PC2, right? And then the password, we have it for 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? And the PC name, just for a reference, you can see that here it says desktop. I'm not going to write the full name on it. I'm just going to write that last number here. So it's going to be 74AU6N. All right, so this is for this PC, and the IP address. Okay, we're going to need that in just a second. So have it as a reference. We're going to stick it here. I'm going to come back to this one. I know it's hard for you to see, but trust me, I'm going to do this all in the right way. So here we do have the username, which is owner. Okay, password ABCDEF, right? And then PC name, we're going to skip the desktop. We're just going to write down the last number here, which is 5DQ351J. And IP address, we're just going to have it in just a second. Okay, so that is for this PC here. So you might want to have this little sticky note here, the cheat sheets, you want to call that. Make a reference for yourself as we go along, then you can understand what are we doing and what we need to do. All right, so let me kind of zoom back out a little bit. I know it's too close. Okay, so we are back to the normal screen. Next step is what we need is IP address, right? So we have done first, second, third. We need an IP address, so go to Control Panel, Network and Internet. So Control Panel, Network and Internet, Network and Sharing Center. And I'm going to select Change Adapter Settings. All right, so right now it is connected to my Wi-Fi. Obviously, you can see that my Wi-Fi is connected. Okay, and I'm going to double click this. I'm going to right click this and right click and go to Properties. Okay, that is what I'm connected to right now. Right click and Properties. Okay, so you might want to look for your Wi-Fi name, but you don't follow mine because mine is my Wi-Fi, is not your Wi-Fi right now. Okay, so here you're going to see it says Internet Protocol version 4 TCP IP /v4. Double click that, double tap. Okay, what is the IP address? You're not sure what it is. Okay, so this is where we're going to find out what is the IP address and you want to plug it in. Okay, so I'm going to close that for now and close this for now. Okay, you do not know the IP address, so let's find out together here. So we're going to close it. I'm going to click on this Wi-Fi UG. Okay, if you connected to the using the internet plug, you should be able to see the internet plug as well. So I'm using Wi-Fi, so I'm going to show you as a Wi-Fi here. So click on this, click on that. Okay, you're going to click on properties. Okay, hold on a second. You're going to click on property. Okay, so we're going to click on properties, right? And here I will be able to find out what is the, oops, sorry, not properties. What am I doing? Apologize. Click on details, details, details. All right, here details, you can see that the IP address given by the router on this computer here, it says here IPv4. IPv4 is an address which is 192.168.1.0. That is my IP address here, so I need to write that down, which is 192.168.1.170, so 170. 192.168.1.170. Okay, so that is the IP address, IPv4. You need to write that down, and then you want to write down the subnet mask, which is 255.255.255.0. So subnet 255.255.255.0, and then the default gateway, which is 192.168.1.1. So 192.168.1.1. Okay, the DNS server, which is 192.168.1.1. So what you want to do is you want to take a picture of it, get your cell phone, bring up the cell phone, take a picture, screenshot, and you know what is this is all about. Okay, and you want to come back here for this one, and I'm going to show it to you on this screen here, so you can see that I need to write this down. IP address 192.168.1.64, right? This is .164, and then the other one is 255.255.255.0 subnet, and then the gateway, which is 192.168.1.1. DNS is 192.168.1.1. So here is all the same, right? I just wrote it down, and you want to take a picture, screenshot of that. Great. All right, so now we have all that thing listed on the cheat sheet. What we want to do is close this, and we want to click on properties. All right, are you with me so far? So this is the Wi-Fi, but yours might be plug-in, but anyway, it's the same concept. Click on properties, click on properties, and we are going to double click this internet TCP/IP version 4, right? IPv4, double click that, and using the following IP address. So we are going to plug in the IP address. Okay, we're going to plug it in. What is the IP address? So here we're referring to this computer, 192.168.1.170. All right, and then the subnet mask, which is the 255.255.255.0, and then the default gateway is 192.168.1.1. Okay, the preferred DNS using the router, which is 192.168.1.1, and you can skip the alternate DNS blank. If you want, you can use the Google, which is 8.8.8.8. Doesn't matter, you can leave it blank or whatnot. All right, so you follow me so far. That is the IP address that we wrote down. Plug it back in there and click OK, and close it. All right, so let's come back on this side. We're going to plug it in on this one here. All right, this one is 192.168.1.64, right? So 192.168.1.64. Subnet mask is 255.255.255.0, and 192.168.1.1. 192.168.1.1. Okay, you have that plugged in, right? The IP address to that one. So this is my IP address. You have to plug in your IP address. You get it? You cannot just follow my IP address. It doesn't make sense. You have to get your own IP address and plug it in. All right, once you have the IP address done, Now this is the fun part. We need to go ahead and edit the registry files. Okay, so we close everything and we are here to edit the registry file. So what you want to do is you want to click on the start at the bottom left corner, and then you want to type run. Just click start and type run. Okay, and press enter. Same thing for this. I hit the start button here and then I type run and hit enter. Okay, here in the run box, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and type in this word that says regedit. Okay, how do you spell that? R-E-G-E-D-I-T. So again, it's R-E-G-E-D-I-T. Enter and enter. Press OK. So it's a registry editor. You want to click yes, yes. All right, here you want to navigate to this location, and this location would be, I'm going to just try to follow along step by step. You are going to click on this little H key local machine. Try to expand this arrow, so expand the arrow, and then click on system, expand system. Click on CurrentControlSet, expand CurrentControlSet. Click on control, expand control. Scroll down, we are looking for terminal server, terminal server, terminal server. So this is terminal server. Click on the arrow to expand it. And we are going to WinStation, WinStation, which is this one here, WinStation. Click on expand. And then we're going to select RDP-Tcp. All right, so that is the location that we are navigate to. If you're not sure, take a screenshot of this. That is the location that we want to navigate to. And here we're going to scroll down, and here we want to look for what we call the port number. This is the port number. Okay, in the port number, you want to double click it, and this little window opens up. In this window opens up, we click on decimal. You can see by default Windows registered as 3389. Okay, and we want to change that to, let's just say we want to change it to 3395. You can put it any number you want, but we're just going to name it as 3395. And again, I'm going to turn it here that says port. I'm going to write it down, port 3395. Okay, so we have 3395 here. Click OK. Make sure it's decimal, not hexadecimal. Hexadecimal is different. Okay, make sure it's decimal, 3395. Click OK, and we're going to close this. All right, let's jump back to this one. We're going to do fast on this. Okay, we have the local machine. Expand that. We're going to expand system. We're going to expand CurrentControlSet. Control. Scroll all the way down. Look for terminal service. Terminal server. And in terminal server, we're going to WinStation RDP-Tcp. Okay, so that is the path that I need to go to. Scroll down until we find port number here. So port number is here. Double click and click on decimal, and 3389 was the default. Okay, we're gonna put 33, any number you want. So we're gonna write port 33. This is 95. I'm gonna put like 3399. Okay, any number you want, just random number here. I put 3399. As you can see, 3399. Click OK, and I'm gonna close this. All right, once we're done with that, next step, we're gonna turn on the firewall. We need to overwrite the firewall. So click on start, type in firewall. Okay, so it says Windows Defender Firewall. So when you click start, that little button here, click start, you can start typing firewall. Once you see that, click on the firewall there. Do this on the same, so click on start and start typing firewall, and select the Windows Defender Firewall icon on the very top. All right, so you would have this screen here. available and click on advanced settings. Both of them click on advanced settings. What we want is the inbound rules. We want the inbound rules. What that means is we want incoming call coming to the computer. We want to open up the firewall. Hey, my firewall is open at port 3399. Incoming inbounds coming in. So inbound rules, click on that. So click on inbound rules here on this side. Okay, I'm gonna click on new rule. So once you click on inbounds rule, you click on new rule. Click on new rule. I know the screen is too small, you can't see it, but follow along here. So in the inbound new rule visit, okay, you want to click on port. Okay, that's what you want to click on. Click on port. Let me move this here on a little bit on the top here so you guys can see. Okay, you want to click on port. Click next. Click next. All right, guess what is the port? Right, we have the port 3395. Yeah, we edit the registry earlier. The edit registry editor, we edit 3395 for this one. Okay, 3395. Make sure it's TCP. Specific port 3395. Click next. This is what? 3399. So 3399. We have that written down here, 3399. Click next. Allow the connection, yes. Next. Next. Domain private public all check. Next. Next. Give it a name so that next time you know how to identify the inbound rules. So RDP-3395. I just give it a name so that I can easily identify the next time. So RDP-3399. Finish. Finish. Okay, so you can see on the very top here I have the RDP-3395 and here is 3399. All right, close this. We're going to exit out. We already overwrite the firewall. The firewall is open. Next, what I need to do is maybe go to here, the yellow folder, the file explorer. Click on the file explorer. Okay, click on that yellow folder there. Okay, click on this PC. Click on this PC. We're going to right click anywhere on the white screen area. Okay, right click anywhere on the white screen area. Right click properties. Right click properties. We're going to go to remote settings. Remote settings. Click on that. All right, so we want to enable the remote settings. So this is the final step here. We want to enable that, right? So enable remote settings. So what do? We want to click on this, allow remote connection to this computer. Check that box. Allow remote connection to this computer. Check that box. Now, remember the user earlier that we have only, in my case, I only have one user, which is PC2. Okay, and this one here, which is the owner. Okay, now if you have multiple users, like I said, the mom, the dad, the son, or the daughter that using it, you need to select user and type in the user that is going to add. Here you can see that PC2 already have access. You see that PC2 already have access, so I don't have to add it. Okay, here it says owner already have access. I don't have to add it. But if you think that you have multiple user, like let's say the username for your son is Michael, then you need to find out the Michael user and click on the check names. Okay, just give you a reference, but for my case I don't have to, but for your case you shouldn't have to as well. By default it registered the one user as an admin. Okay, you can cancel that. So all you have to do, allow remote connection to this computer. Once you check the little box, you click apply and click OK. Close, close. Okay, I don't have to add because I don't have nobody. Allow remote control connection. Click apply, click OK. Close, close. Now this is all set, right? We are all done. So we are going to kind of show it to you on a different screen where you need to edit the router. So let me open up my browser. I'm going to log into my router here in just a second and I'm going to show it to you. Okay, admin. Okay, I'm going to click on advanced setup, port forwarding, and let me show it to you on this screen here. Oops, I need to go further up. Alright, let me share this screen with you. You can see that I have logged into my Netgear router. Okay, in this Netgear router, okay, you can see that the advanced setup. So I click on advanced, right? If you need to learn how to log into your router, if you're not sure, try to look around, browse around how to gain access to your router. Once you gain access to your router, you want to log in, and what we want to do is we want to do a port forwarding. This is what we need to do, port forwarding. Click on that, and in port forwarding, we want to add a custom service. All right, so let's click on add custom service. Okay, here it's going to show me what this custom service. Give it a name. All right, you want to give it a name. What name do we need to type? I'm going to type it in as RDP-3395-PC2, right? So this one here is 3395 for my computer, right? And this computer here is called PC2. I'm going to type in that, and I'm going to select TCP only, right? And here it's going to ask you for the range. What is the port? Remember, the port was 3395. That is the only port that is open for this computer, 3395. Refer to your cheat sheets, right? This one here, 3395. Okay. Also, what is the IP address on this computer? Remember, it's 192.168.1.70. Okay, so this is .170. Go ahead and type it in here. So on this screen here, so we want to type in 170. Okay, specific IP address, I want it to be 192.168.1.170. So 170 for the port 3395, and then I'm going to scroll up and click apply. So I have RDP-3395 PC2, okay, for IP address for 170. I'm going to click add custom service, and I'm going to do for this one here. What is this surface port here? Is 3390. All right, so this is 3390. I'm going to give it a name, RDP 3399, not 90, 3399/owner. That is the name of the port I'm going to name it to, 3399. And here I'm going to put 3399, right? And then what is the IP address for this computer? Remember, it says 192.168.1.64, so we're going to put in 64 here. All right, click apply. Double check the work. So 3395 is this one, named PC2. The port is 3395. RDP for owner is 3399, and the IP address is .164. All right, everything looks good. So this is it. I'm going to log out. The Netgear is all good. So what is the next thing I need to do is to start remote in. I'm going to type RDP remote desktop. I can't show to you my IP address. So what you want to do here is you're going to open up a browser, right? And you want to type in what is my IP. So go ahead and type it in, what is my IP. And then here, when you type in what is my IP, you're going to see something like this. You're going to see something like, you know, I don't know, maybe like, you know, 55.135.51.50, okay, whatever it is, this might be your IP address. So this one is your internet service provider, ISP WAN IP. Okay, you want to remember that WAN IP. Okay, to gain access to that, all you have to do, you have to type it in the colon. So So you're going to put 55.135.51.50 colon, the two little dot, and then 3395. 3395 would be this one here. Okay, you need to put that little colon on the remote support. I'm going to do it mine and show you an idea how to do it. Okay, so let me get into remote here. I'm going to click connect, and right now I just type in my credential. How would I show it to you? Okay, I'm going to do here like this. Okay, and I'm going to have the calculator to cover up the IP address. So, and I'm going to show it to you just a second. So as you can see, I open up the remote desktop. Once you open up the remote desktop, you want to know what is your internet service provider WAN IP address. You go ahead and type it in. Once you type it in, you want to put the two little dots, the colon, okay? And then add the number at the end. So I'm adding 3399, which is this one here. Okay, so this is a port 3399, colon 3399, and click connect. Okay, I'm going to click connect, but before I do that, I need to move the screen away so that you guys can't see my IP address. Not allowed to share my IP address. And then I'm going to type in the password, which is ABCDEF, and I click OK. And I'm going to get this screen right here, see if there's any IP that shows. Nope, there's no IP that shows. Okay, so once you type it in your password, you're going to see this certificate that asks you to say yes. Remember the computer desktop here, the PC name. Remember that PC name that we wrote down. Okay, so that is the PC name. We're going to click yes. We are remoting the right PC here. So once you click yes, once you click yes to remote in, it shows my IP. Oh no. Okay, anyway, once you click yes, you can see that the computer screen on this one got logged out. Okay, and then I would just have the remote access to this computer here. Okay, bummer. Okay, so that is the thing. Let's close this connection, and if you want to do the second one, I can do it with this computer here. So let's do remote desktop, and this is 3395. I'm gonna click connect, and the password for that would be PC2. Password is 123456, and I'm gonna click next. You can see that it just logged out, and I'm logging into the computer right now, and that should be the screen. If you want to see, I can show it to you. Still gaining access to it. Okay, so you're still gaining access to the computer, but that is the way of doing it. All right, so I hope this video is helpful to you, and if you have any question, please comment down below. I do read your comments, and I hope that this video would save you some money, meaning that you don't have to buy the third-party program like TeamViewer or AnyDesk. They do cost quite a bit per month per user. Usually they run about $30 to about $50, so it does add up. If you have a small company that you run for 3 to 10 employees or whatnot, then it does add up every month. So hopefully this remote allows you to work from home and save some money. All right, so if you do find this video is helpful, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and one of the thing is you want to support the work that I do, and you want to show appreciation. I'm really grateful for the gratitude. To share your gratitude to me, you can either go to PayPal, which is linked down description below, or you can click on YouTube Super Thanks. YouTube Super Thanks allow you to donate, show your gratitude, and show the appreciation of my work and support my channel. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye now.